A world golf champion has been crowned and play continues into Monday at the Puerto Rico Open.
Welcome to the latest edition of PGA Tour Today.
This three-time major champion hasn't won on tour since 2008. That is, until now. The Big Easy pulls off a win at the World Golf Championships CA Championship. Hello everyone, I'm Casey Black. Ernie Els, who hasn't put a W on his resume in 2 years, nabs his first win of the year and his second CA Championship title. Els, who started off strong by carding 3 birdies on the first 4 holes, goes bogey-free in his final round, shooting 6 birdies for a round of 66. In one of his best moves on the day, Els had this 24-foot clutch putt for par on the par 4 14 to maintain and eventually expand his lead.
Well, I'm 40 years old now. I've had a tough run. Whew. My hairs are standing up. It's just great, you know. I really wanted to play well today. You saw me yesterday. I missed some short putts. I felt my game was in good shape. I just wanted to come out and prove it to myself for once.
Els now has 17 career wins on tour and joins an elite list of only 5 players who have multiple World Golf Championship titles since 1999. And finishing 4 shots behind him in second is fellow countryman Charles Schwartzel. The 25-year-old, who's won twice on the European Tour this year, had 6 birdies and 4 bogeys to shoot a final round of 70. Despite 1 double bogey in the second round, Schwartzel carded 4 times as many bogeys in his final round than he did in his previous 3 rounds combined. And finishing in third for a 3-way tie, Padraig Harrington, Martin Kaymer, and Matt Kuchar, all at 11 under par. Michael Collins is standing by in Doral with more from the CA Championship. Michael?
Well, did the second event in the World Golf Championships live up to your expectations? It did mine. I mean, the CA Championship had a little bit of everything. Think about this, a 25-year-old kid playing against his idol in the final group. And, you know, people always think, in this segment for me, they say, hey, what are you going to take away from last week? Well, here's what I'm going to take away from last week. I'm going to take away some Cuban food. I'm going to take away some café con leche. I'm going to take away the weather and the Blue Monster, because wind was all over the place, every direction. These golfers had to face the Blue Monster again, and that's exactly what it was. The TPC Blue Monster at Doral was again a monster here in Miami. And now coming up, we got to go to Innisbrook to a Copperhead. We're going to a Snake. And I'll tell you what, you ask these guys out here, they'll tell you anytime. Of the 4 Florida swing courses, Copperhead's the toughest. Why? Because we're in Florida and it's got elevation changes. Who sees that in Florida? Well, you will coming up this week, and you'll be able to catch all the action on Sirius 209, XM 146, the PGA Tour Network, and always PGATour.com.
Thank you, Michael. And while the World Golf Championships wrapped up at TPC Blue Monster at Doral, play continues at the Puerto Rico Open at Trump International Golf Club. Bad weather plagued the event in the first 2 days, forcing play to move into Monday. And right now, the entire field still needs to finish up their 3rd round. Going into Monday, Kevin Streelman and Chad Collins are your co-leaders at 12 under par. Streelman, who won the Kodak Challenge on tour last year, managed to get through 7 holes before play was called due to darkness. Streelman has 1 top 10 finish on tour this year, a tie for 10th at the Bob Hope Classic. And Chad Collins, who is through 5 holes in his 3rd round, hasn't carded a bogey in 22 consecutive holes. Collins has 2 top 10 finishes in the 6 events that he's played this year. You can catch continued coverage of the Puerto Rico Open Monday on the Golf Channel starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And for video updates and live scoring anytime, head to PGATour.com.